Welcome back to the Arcane Lounge podcast. Thanks for joining us today. What's up, YouTube? How you doing?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I just said YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the podcast. What's up, internet? Next time let's do a little millennial pause. We'll stare right at the camera for like a couple of seconds and then go, "What's up, internet?"
Yeah.
Okay. That's next time though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We'll get you out here too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
3 a.m. fucking podcast idea. We drink the Among Us potion or whatever.
Can we do a podcast where we drink the Among Us potion at midnight?
I'm not sure what that is even.
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's a real potion.
What? No,
I think
it's totally
a meme.
real. No, it's real.
Light a pepper.
Okay,
like
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's real.
I won't crush
I saw it on
anybody's dreams.
Q.
Yeah.
Q says the fucking Among Us is real.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year for Christmas, it'll be in your stocking.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Just a bunch of Among Us potions.
Yeah.
It's like clinking together
Yeah.
as you hang it
You'll
up.
know. You take it off the little hook, off the mantle. You'll be like, oh,
Oh,
it's in there.
I have something I want to say about
What?
the podcast, which is I love we have a lot of viewers right now, which is really cool. Thanks for watching and thanks for hanging out with us, especially if you're our real IRL friends who also watch this.
Yeah.
And we backlog record these by about a few weeks.
Yeah.
So and normally it's about a week, but we've been really busy lately, so it's been a little bit. So when an episode uploads and all of you message me things or talk to me about things I've talked about on this podcast, I'm so sorry I cannot remember what we talked about on this, because we all three of us kind of go into a weird fugue state, and it's hard for us to remember. I think Spencer probably remembers the best, because your memory's insane.
Yeah.
And then Pepper's at number 2, and then I don't know what happens. I go somewhere else. I get fucking Men in Blacked at the end of this, and it's crazy. So thank you for watching. Thanks, and I'm glad you want to interact with some of the things that we've talked about here. But I'm so sorry if you're like, Jacob, this thing that you talked about on podcast. I'm like, ooh, I don't remember. You gotta give me more context.
Yeah.
But
we're getting to like what? This is 191.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
There's so
There's just
many
so
things.
much, and half the time I forget that we're even recording.
Yeah.
So it's just like a fugue state.
Yeah. So I guess that is a part of the fun of this podcast, is that this is just us sitting and hanging out and shooting this shit. So glad you like watching that. But also you try to remember a conversation you had with your friends for an hour 2 weeks ago. It's hard.
I just want to be on the inside joke that we made.
Yeah. I'm like, the fuck are you talking
I
about?
know. I'm like,
I
God
feel
damn
disappointed
it.
that patrons or someone will make a joke, and I'm like, I wish I knew that joke, even though we probably made it.
Yeah. I just know I'm sharing a third of that gummy with someone on the Patreon.
Dude, I don't even remember that. Oh, okay. No, I do. That was in the bonus episode. Somebody asked us like favorite.
Marion asked about the
death row,
the last meals.
Our last meals, and yours is like half of a weed gummy at the end of yours. That was crazy.
Yeah,
man, that was funny. Was that the one we did with Jack?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Well, today we have no plans. Today we're just going to be answering some questions. We're going to be talking about some stuff. Because for us, we haven't really recorded in like 2 weeks, I think, because we didn't record last week, and then this week I couldn't record on Monday, and it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
Oh shit, you're right.
So it's been a minute.
I didn't know that.
So, what have you guys been up to? What's hyperfixation hour, whatever we call it, life catch up, time to be what is that? What is it called? You know, the
parasocial.
Thank you. Parasocial. Is there a passage of time that starts with P? Parasocial picoseconds.
Yeah.
That's just, it's not a whole lot of time.
Yeah, it's not. Let's.
Yeah, parasocial You better. I'm filling time. You better
I don't know.
Talk about yourself.
Same old. I've been playing Date Everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch an episode of Demon Slayer, and then I go, "That's enough for today."
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's based, dude.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
very based.
Demon Slayer looks really cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's very pretty.
Beautiful.
It's crazy. What have you been doing, Beth?
Fucking a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the span of time, so I don't repeat myself, right? Mm-hmm. Been working on Spelljourner Finale.
Mm-hmm.
Been watching Vinland Saga.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Oh, have we talked about that on the podcast yet?
No,
I think you finished season 1, and we were like, and we were talking at you about it, and it was fun.
I essentially live update Spencer anytime I'm doing stuff.
Cool.
I'm 6 episodes, I think, into season 2. maybe.
Really?
My fucking gummy kicked in
And you're like,
partially through, and I was like, I
don't know what's going on
all I know is
anymore.
that they have their beards, and Thorfinn looking a little happier,
yeah.
which makes me worried.
A little bit.
Which makes me
I'm
worried
sure everything's gonna be fine.
for the butt smacking that's only going to come.
Yeah. Did you get
Boy
to
had a close shave,
Here.
and his poor little ear.
Oh,
episode 6? I don't know how deep it
I'm
gets
just gonna
in.
I'm just gonna pull up the episodes.
So- What? What's up?
So my phone's very silly, and if I open like Hulu or Netflix on my phone automatically goes, "I'm connecting to the TV," and I'm like,
Oh,
"Don't
yeah.
do that! Don't do that!"
Show everyone what you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I don't have to be vague
yeah.
about
So you don't
it.
have to be like,
did you watch this part?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, that's.
Did you get to Canute?
Yes,
Cool.
yes. I think
Cool.
that's the line.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. His haircut, little dweeby.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the time. It's just the time.
Everybody's really upset that they
Oh,
defend
episode 6 is
him.
the one with the horse. They're trying to get the horses.
What's the next one?
Iron Fist Kettle.
Did you get the old guy?
Maybe what's the next one?
Did you just like
An
go
empty
crazy?
man.
Hang on. I don't know what these
Christ.
episodes are. Give it to me.
Maybe I'm further than that.
Holy shit.
It's the one with his nightmares.
Because the horses. Then after that, even
Oh, then you got to.
Wow, you got far.
Did you get to the cursed head?
that makes
No?
probably not that one.
Okay.
Okay, so
That one
you're
seems
like
insane. I
So
don't know what
did
that
you-
one
you're
is.
like at 8 or 9.
Okay.
So I guess Vinland Saga spoilers if you haven't watched it. Sorry, we're doing this at the beginning of the podcast here, but in season 2,
7 minutes.
you got to the part where he has like that nightmare, and he's like
Yeah.
in the quote unquote underworld,
Yeah.
and that is my favorite episode. That episode made me feel so many things.
Yeah.
When Askeladd looks up at him and he's just like, "You gotta go. You gotta carry all of them," and he has all of the bodies hanging off him, and he starts to climb up the thing.
Oh.
That.
Hello, Marceline.
Okay, sorry, we had to cut for a second. We're back. What was I saying? I was talking about that episode. I love that episode.
Yeah.
Where he has to take all of the corpses and pulls them out. I don't know. At the end of that one, when the animation cuts and he's like pulling himself up into the light, I was nearly crying. It was so fucking cool. I was like, that was such a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think.
That was also the episode that made me go, oh, I know what this is about now.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. I think the entire show is pretty mundane.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall.
It
And
is.
I think that's usually pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of like, I don't know. This sounds really strange. There's a lot of really intense, commonplace violence
Yeah.
Yes.
in it. So it's not like extreme because that's just the nature of the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is extreme violence, but it's so prevalent that it is just commonplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
same.
weird.
But it is functionally mundane.
Yeah.
What I do like about it though is that I feel like they do toe a line of like not being too gruesome. Which when we were talking about it, you were almost comparing it a little bit to like Game of Thrones, where it is almost similar in that style. But there are points when it can be like really like heavy and like really violent, but I feel like I have watched other animes be like more where I'm like disgusted, and I don't too often feel disgusted by Vinland Saga. It's normally in like pretty good taste in that sense. So I don't know, but yeah, I love season 2. It's really good. He on that farm.
Yes.
He is, and
on that farm.
that's a good time, which again makes me worry because I don't think that's going to last, which is a shame.
What do you think of Einar?
He's probably the best, I think. Yeah, he's probably the best of us, which again makes me worry because that means he's not long for the world, or who knows what's going to happen to him.
When he
His poor little spirit will be bashed, and
Yeah.
I have to question whether or not death was better. You know what I mean?
It's one of those.
get it.
Yeah,
I'm glad you get it.
I think I feel like I'm enjoying it, but I feel like the reckoning is going to be like that dad that watched Ava, and he's like, I fucking hate this show. I'm so beaten. I'm so destroyed. I hate this fucking
WeebMD's
show.
dad, which
Yeah.
in case you guys don't know is a TikTok account. They're called WeebMD, and it's this girl named Crystal and her dad who got popular from reading Berserk.
Yeah.
And he never watched or read anime, and he was very like what's the word, like insightful about it. He was very he had very good media literacy about it. And so they've been going through animes and mangas, and I haven't super kept up with them very much, but they recently watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, and he did not like it.
Oh,
he hated it.
He hated it?
Yeah.
He at the end of it was like, she was like, would you want to watch it again? He was like, I want my they watched the movie, which we haven't watched yet. He was like, I want my hour and a half back. He thought he hated it.
I think for him, it's just because the way he describes it, it's just, which is true. It's just not necessarily an enjoyable experience. It's rough. It's putting people through immense trauma. It's more akin to like a psychoanalysis of someone in therapy than it is an anime at times, and it's just really raw.
And it's funny that he likes Berserk, which can get there, but like I guess the idea is that it isn't that the whole time. Yeah. So maybe that's
I don't know. I think there's a difference of a character breaking through psychosis and then having it be about psychosis pretty much the entire way. Yeah.
I liked it. I like that. I think recognizing that going into it made me enjoy it a lot more. Being like, oh, I kind of see, like, I can really, it's really cool to kind of have that line between like the creator and the creation be very like transparent, and I can really see what like the creator's trying to do. I love that. I think that's cool.
It's fun, but I also think it creates distance from the anime, and especially if you're blindsided by it.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, this is just rough, and you're like, yeah. Especially the fucking movie. The movie is
crazy.
I don't know if there's even a scene, probably not, considering it went to theaters versus it went to TV. There's scenes that are incredibly gruesome in the movie that aren't in the anime.
Dang.
But the rebuilds, which is what he's watching now, which is pretty cool. But he hates Gendo still, and I can't wait, because I'm telling you, dude, the fourth movie, him and Gendo, I don't know. I don't want to say Gendo makes a redemption because he's just such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, Gendo. I can't wait for the dad, because the first thing he said was, I fucking hate Gendo. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I can't wait to see you after 4. Yeah. See if it redeems it for you at all.
So is Canute still your favorite, or is it Anar now?
It's probably Anar now. I think. Yeah. I think Canute's still good.
Yeah.
I have to wait till it's finished to really have an opinion, really, I think, right now.
You're about to get to...
I think they're a little lost in the sauce a little bit. And and when I refer to it as Game of Thrones, I don't mean it in like the same of violence, but in the same way where there's big political shifts happening against each other, and they're kind of fucking for nothing. And it's I think that's probably the most boring part of the show. Which it's not true for when you have Canuck with his dad, because it's personal. But then you have all these faceless fucking who gives a shit people. It's just I think before is easy because there's conflict that you both recognize on both sides. But now it's just blind conflict, which is a point I think he's trying to make. But I have to see, because I think his character's getting tarnished a little bit. But maybe that's the point. You know.
Once you get to the end of season 2, it'll make sense. But you are right. That is how I felt when I was watching 2. I was like, what the hell is the point of half of this? We I don't know his name. But the dad, the Berserk dad, his favorite is Vinland Saga. Like, he's like, nothing compares to this. He loves it.
It's very good.
That makes sense.
And I'm starting to find, like, it's funny that he doesn't like the one that has a bad dad, but he likes the one that kind of has a good dad. So I think that's maybe...
But he likes Berserk.
Yeah, you're right.
His dad is terrible.
I was about to say there's no dads in that. And I was like, yes, there is. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's okay.
You're right. You're right. It comes later. He isn't hit with bad dad right out the gate. Because you're hit with bad dad right out the gate in Ava, and you're hit with good dad right out the gate in Vinland. And then Berserk, it's like you wait a little bit, and then you learn he had a bad dad.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty early on, though. But I don't know.
You have a lot of black swordsmen you get through in the manga before you learn anything about Gambino.
Yeah.
Fucking anime podcast.
You're about to get to my least favorite thing in Vinland Saga, though.
Yeah.
The next episode, I'm like...
What?
The cursed head.
Hang on. Did you get to Snake?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love him.
Makes sense. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
He's so hot.
I can see this new... I will say they definitely do the JoJo thing where if you put everyone in a Pantone color, they'd all be the same character.
Yes, unfortunately.
They all kind of look the same, and they all kind of are drawn the same way, which is not a critique. It just is what it is.
They have those big fucking eyebrow,
But I can tell who's a main character and who's not.
Yeah.
Just by that. But you can say the same thing about, like, Dragon Ball. I can tell you who's the mainstay and maybe who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is jarring when the old master, the old guy,
No, the old guy.
No,
not
the
Kettle.
No,
old
that's
guy.
not Kettle. The old guy.
Kettle's dad.
Kettle's
Kettle's
dad.
dad.
Yeah, they only call him Old Master for some
Yeah.
reason.
What's his fucking name?
I think it's. I don't think.
I don't
I
remember.
don't know if he has a name.
I think they say
does.
his name one time, and then they go, "Oh no, that's Old Master,"
I
and they
remember
never
his name,
refer
but
to
I
him
don't
as.
remember. Yeah,
But-
yeah, him.
That's a great point where it's like, oh, I can tell this person's a parent because their face is drawn a certain way.
Yeah,
but also it's
yeah.
really jarring because that face can be on any person regardless of what they look like. So even though his body is fucked, his face is still exactly the
Yeah.
same. So when he turns, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can tell you're important, but this also is insane for you to look this way.
Yeah, yeah. It also, I don't know. I also really like. Sorry to keep talking about Vinland. I have another thing I want to talk about, but I just like being able to watch. It's really hard to do because it takes forever. But watching Thorfinn just like age throughout the entire
it is
story,
very cool. Very
I
cool.
love it. I really like it.
It's a great instance of passage of time. It's very cool.
super cool. Season 2's peak. So when you get to the end of it, just let me know.
No,
But anyways,
I'm moving and grooving. Whenever that's what I was saying. Whenever I get something I was supposed to do that day and it gets canceled, my ass is going straight in the couch and I'm watching Vinland Saga.
Nice.
So that's my thing. I've had a lot of opportunities where I'm like, Lou, you want to go to the grocery store? He's like, no. And I was like, okay,
An episode then. Yep.
let's get off my fucking back. I'm gonna watch Vinland Saga.
oh, I like what is his name? Omar. I like when Omar. Runs away on that horse and he goes,
I hate him so much.
Oh, so
"Women are all the same."
then you've met Thorgil, right? His brother.
Yes, his
Yeah,
brother.
that's the
who
voice I
Spencer's
do.
imitating constantly. He's
Yeah.
like, "Father."
Father.
Because his
Omar.
voice is funny.
That's very. I will say when his father said Omar, I was
Yeah.
like, this isn't how it's said.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck's this person?
Yeah.
And then he showed
Omar.
up, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, another thing. There's two types of faces. There's normal pro tag faces, and then there's normal and tag faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thorgil has an and tag face.
Yeah, he has the
Thorgil
Ganondorf
looks
face.
like
I don't have to know it. I just
he
see his
looks like
face. I'm like,
Floki.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm like,
they
oh,
all
you're the
look the
bad guy
same.
of
Yeah.
the season.
Now I
And then
know.
Askeladd's like a weird mix of both.
Yes.
I will say the only one that isn't is it's not Snake. What is his name? Snake Badger. What is the other one?
Mole.
No, he's
Oh.
maybe he is Mole. I don't think.
No,
he's
it's-
Fox.
Oh no.
Fox,
Yeah. Fox.
yeah.
because he's conniving.
Yeah.
But that face is a new one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're interesting. Your character concept we've not really seen before.
I love that part when Fox is like slicing him across his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuts a part of his ear off.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I really like Snake.
Snake's cool.
Anyways, last thing. In the manga, I was very surprised to find that in the first portion, which is the first episode of season 1, when it's about Einar and how he gets put into slavery, and he's being sold. There is a part that they cut from the anime that is in the manga that I was like, what the hell? Where they fully grab his junk and it cuts to a funny face of him going like, ooh! I was like, what the fuck is this? And I have it saved in my phone. I need to send it to you, but it's Einar getting grabbed by the balls and he's going like, ooh! It's like a cartoon.
Yeah, I assume that would be like a little bit of a break from the horrible atrocity of slavery. But the anime probably
It was like
maybe
this.
let's not downplay slavery.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We watched. Did you see Superman?
Yeah.
We saw it the other day, and then we saw it again yesterday because we saw it twice, and we went and saw it with Jack, and it was.
It's good.
It's so good.
It's good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Man, I'm late. I watched it late, and then also this is going to come out
It's been
later.
out
So
like-
everybody's
oh, that's true. I guess it's gonna come out later. I was
It's
like, it's
so-
only been like 2 weeks.
late, but oh my god, I loved it a lot.
Yeah.
I cried like twice. It was really, really good. The ending especially. I like that last scene. I was Spencer and I were like watching, we were like, this is the end of the movie. And then like he's like, I want to watch my parents. And then sorry, spoilers. And the song plays. And we both looked at each other like, and we both just started fucking sobbing. It was so good. Guy Gardner is awesome.
He's hot.
Mm-hmm.
He's hot. I think if anything, I guess I understand why it was. What the fuck is his name? Nolan North? That's not his name. What the fuck is that guy that plays
Nathan
him?
Fillion?
Nathan Fillion. Thank you.
Yeah.
I understand why they chose him. I don't know if he's really Guy Gardner. Attitude, yes, but I don't know if he's as.
Yeah, his face is a little too. He needs to look a little like, I don't know what the word is, like
Young
needs to
and
have more-
dumb.
yeah,
Full
young,
of-
dumb, shit eating grin kind of thing. Yeah. but I think he played him very well.
Oh no, I love Guy Gardner.
I love when
he's my favorite Lantern.
When he explains some of the lore of the Lantern, he's like, "Hey, this is why I was conscripted by the Lanterns to uphold justice." And he talks about the law where he can't involve in politics. I was like, "That's hey, they got Green Lantern right." Like that's all, and that's why Guy Gardner's like the best Green Lantern is that he just barely skirts the line of what's allowed for a Lantern to do, and he's such a jackass.
I can't believe we got past any fucking studio exec.
I know.
I'm really surprised by it. But the giant middle fingers towards
the tanks,
towards pseudo Israel is. I was like, I don't know how this got past anyone.
So funny that
I can understand like James Gunn or whoever going like, we'll get subtle about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that the movie's subtle.
Yeah.
But I can understand some bigwig exec not getting the quote unquote subtlety.
Yeah.
But the giant middle fingers flipping tanks over is not that.
Not at all.
And I'm surprised no one gave a shit.
No.
It's awesome. It's frankly, it's amazing. I loved it so much. And I also loved how God, the first part, like when I was watching the movie, like I you know, when I see a movie theater and I hear big, loud, cool music and I see a guy flying across the screen, I'm already going to feel something a little bit. I'm a little emotional person. But when he was arguing with Lois and he was just like, people are going to die. I was sitting there like, I wasn't crying there, but I was like, I fucking love this so much. It's so hope core. And it was just fucking awesome. I really, really liked it. I was ranting at you about it all the time where I was just like, so many Superman movies fail to really understand like who he really is. Because I think the common consensus, which Mia did say when I first talked to her about it, and I was like, no, which was just like, he's so boring because he just can do everything and he's good. Ugh. And I love that James Gunn took that personally. And he was like, I'm going to dick him down this whole movie and give him real struggles and show how complex this character can really be. And I was like, yeah. So as a Justice League / Smallville enjoyer, I really liked the movie.
Yeah.
Really liked it. Also, I didn't realize that Bradley Cooper was his dad in that hologram.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was like, we saw it twice, and then at the end of, I was like, oh, fuck, that was Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of funny if he was like, enslaved the world!
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, I really liked it, though. I fucking love Supergirl at the very end.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, more! And then we found out that there's going to be a movie in 2026 of her, and I was like,
yeah,
I want that so bad.
No, I'm definitely more of a DC person than I'm Marvel anyway, so this is all very cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. I think David Corn Sweat is perfect.
Yeah.
I think he's literally perfect.
Yeah.
There were parts where he looked like Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
When he is standing above Lex and he's crossing his arms at the very end, I was like, that looks like Henry Cavill right now. That's great.
Yeah.
So he did a really good job enveloping like all the supermen. Yeah. It's also cool to see. It's so cool to see Superman as like an underdog, like because he's normally not. He's normally not. And a lot of people complain about the beginning of the movie that it has like a Star Wars opening crawl. And I kind of liked it. I liked that it was like 30 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 minutes ago, he lost his last fight and then boom, he's into frame. And I like that it's like it's not an origin story. It's a slice of life, like 4 days out of Superman's life that we get to witness. And it's like, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I'm done talking about Superman. Do we want to answer some questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's see. This is what I set today was Giant Texas says to the incinerator with you.
Oh,
God.
And then I asked for some questions.
Christ.
We got War Pedlight asking, you've probably gotten this before, but Spencer and Pepper, if you were to do your own solo YouTube channels, what kind of videos would you make? That's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Stardew Valley.
What kind of Stardew Valley?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Lots of stuff.
Like challenges?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. 100% run?
Oh, God, no.
Do a run where...
No.
Or you can't do certain things? It's like
challenge that's
runs?
fun. Yeah. 100% run would take so long.
Yeah. It would probably be like 100%ing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's actually possible to 100% Minecraft.
For you.
No, like genuinely, because the seeds that you can generate with Minecraft, you can.
Yeah.
You can. It's mathematically it's impossible.
Wow.
Mathematically, it's impossible to 100% Minecraft. What else would you do on your YouTube channel?
don't know. Maybe I'm working on a little date everything right now, and then maybe it'll be up soon. I don't know.
Holy
That'd be
shit.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
What'd you do, Pep?
I don't know, like long form
Yeah.
yap content.
Yes.
Probably post once a year.
Good. Good.
Once a year, twice
Yeah.
a year. That'd be it.
Those are the heroes of YouTube. So.
Yeah.
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 Just for funsies. I don't know.
That'd be what kind of you want to talk about Pokemon? Talk about
Just fucking anything, I think. It's tough right now because Paramount's such a piece of shit. Because I've talked about before that this is my year of like creativity, so I'm trying to do something creative every month. And right now it's just ending Spelljammer.
yeah.
Is my creative endeavor because I'm really trying to do something crazy for it. But once it's done, I've kind of cordoned off the last 3 months of the year to make I would like to make a long form 3-hour plus YouTube video about Paramount's Halo show.
Cool.
I think that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
But I don't want it to be like a fucking ad for Paramount,
Right.
who's
Yeah.
a piece of shit and kowtowing. So I don't know. We'll see. But
That'd be cool.
yeah, about Halo, about anything I give a shit about, but
love
anything
that.
that's cool.
I would watch that. 100%. I would love to watch that.
Well, if it comes out, you will have to.
I
Yeah.
will.
They'll be like, do I even make this public? Do I even give a shit?
And I'll be like, do it!
Yeah.
Send it! Born of Books asked, Spencer, what's your favorite thing to do that you've crocheted so far? Do you enjoy other fiber arts as well? Fiber arts. I've never heard that before. And finally, what's your take on the beef between crocheters and knitters? I'm a crocheter and don't love knitting, but I don't understand the tension between the two.
I think my favorite thing I ever crocheted was I crocheted you got me some yarn for Christmas, and I made little socks for Marceline.
Oh, I love those socks.
Yeah. They were supposed to be for Rowan, but I don't know if I just misread a pattern. They were very big and they fit Marceline, who is a toddler. So I think that
It's those blue ones, right?
it's the blue ones.
I
Yeah.
love those.
What was the second part?
There were 3 parts.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy other fiber arts as well?
No. I tried knitting a long time ago. There's actually knitting needles right here.
What the fuck? You just pulled them out of space and time.
So I cleaned out the garage, and there was a old box of
How long
crafting
have those
stuff.
been there?
When I cleaned out the garage a week ago, I was like, maybe I'll try knitting again. And I brought them in the house, and then
Do you have other things? So I just want to say I'm very surprised that those were there, but I'm also not a little bit surprised because I've been calling you a squirrel lately.
Oh, yeah.
And it's true. Fucking, she will take, if she has my phone in the car,
Yeah.
I have to make sure I get it because it's going somewhere and I'm not going to know where it is
Well.
because you squirrel everything away in
Yeah.
secret places and I don't know where anything goes. Proof.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I know where it's at.
That's true.
The
Hiding
knitting
your
needles
nuts
are
in the
right
damn
here.
walls,
Yeah.
dude.
And then I didn't know that there was major beef between people
Yeah,
who knit and
there's
people who
major
crochet.
beef between crocheters and knitters.
That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I don't think one is better than the other. I think they're both difficult things to do. And they're both crazy cool.
It's probably just
like-
typical humans having a skill. And then
Yeah,
they see somebody
my
else
skill's
similar
better
to
than
the
yours.
skill. Yep. They're like, well, I feel a little bit of shame because I'm not good at that one. So
I feel no shame. Knitting is hard.
I feel no shame at all because all of it's hard.
Yeah.
Fiber arts.
Fiber arts.
That's something I can confidently say I don't want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't think I could be good at learning.
You could.
All right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Everyone can be.
Yeah.
You're right. It's true.
You can be pretty good at most things. You just gotta try.
You're right.
It's gotta be bad first.
You're right. I agree.
And that's what people are afraid of.
Yeah, being bad.
Yep. I had to confront that today a little bit.
Yeah.
I went to the gym and I was on this it's the cable machine because I really wanted to use it, but I did no research. I was just like, I'll just walk up and use it. And there was this huge dude next to me who was doing another thing, and he kept looking over at me, and I was like, oh, I feel stupid. And then he walked over and he's like, can I ask what kind of what muscles you're trying to work out? And I was like, oh, just like my arms. And he was like, well, and he got on the thing and he started to show me different exercises with it. And I was like, oh, okay. They were so much better. I was able to work like my chest and everything. And I was like, dude, thank you. And he was just like, get it, man. And he walked around. I was like, hell yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
But no, I was afraid. I was like, I look like an idiot. And then he was like, let me show you. And now I don't look like an idiot. And I love that guy now. So I hope I see him again because he was really cool.
Yeah.
So thank you, random guy at the gym. That was cool. Heavy Wolf asked, not to get into any spoilers, but what class would you like to try out next for Pathfinder 2E?
I have no idea.
I want to play one that doesn't have a D&D comparison, like Magus. I'm having a lot of fun with Magus because it feels unique to Pathfinder. So I would want to try something like Oracle.
Oracle's so complicated.
But also, I really just want to play a fighter.
Yeah.
I really want to play like a defense fighter because shields, I love how shields work in Pathfinder. And I just want to play like a shield fighter. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
That would be, but I don't think we have any campaigns right now on the docket. I would like to run Pathfinder at some point, but we also have a lot of ideas, a lot of things on the docket right now. Things like potentially, have we talked about it? Should we talk about it?
About what?
I will say we talk a lot about it in shareholder meetings.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
so if you want to join the bonus
episodes,
talk about it a little bit more there.
Yeah, like the 200 new members we got over the weekend. You can go and watch the
folks. Yeah. What was I going to say though? But right now we don't have any plans.
Yeah.
Maybe
for
after
Pathfinder.
Descent. But the only thing that we have talked about on podcast before is the idea with this Forsaken campaign, which is the post-apocalyptic Forgotten Realms, which I don't know. Maybe we run in D&D, maybe we run in Pathfinder, maybe we run in whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, that's true.
So
more options.
I don't know. But that's the only one, and I don't know when that's going to fall in. But we do have we have planned campaigns for after Spelljammer and Eberron.
Yeah, because those are the
next two to go.
Mine, unfortunately, are still have a ways.
That makes sense.
A couple of years out. Yeah. So, but those ones we have.
I'd prefer it this way, honestly. Last time we had 4 games like rapidly in 6 months, and it was awful.
It sucked. Sucked.
I'm happy with we'll probably have one end in a couple months and then another one in at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's good to space.
It seems crazy to just talk about the channel and aspects of quarters or months, but that's what we have to do.
I know. Then we're going to have to find time to get into more Kane one-shots.
Yeah.
People loved it.
Did you see what Colton put in our chat?
I did, and I did, and I'm so biased. I feel bad really wanting to do... Okay, I'll say what it is. Colton really wants to do maybe like the in-between... When Spelljammer ends and if there's like a gap, or if Eberron ends and there's a gap, he wants to do like a 1 to 3 shot with the Witchlight characters. Yeah. And I read it. I did not respond, but I effectively went, I would love to do that. But also, I think Kane one-shots would also be really cool.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel right now. I'm like, I would love to do that, but I don't want to, I feel like I maybe am the only one. So we'll see. But yeah.
We'll see.
He messaged me that today and we have not talked about it. So that was just like, that'd be a cool idea. Average Pinworm Enjoyer asked, serious question for once. Would you ever do a membership tier for just the podcast? I don't like watching D&D live play, but I love the podcast and would pay for the extras. I just can't justify $10 whole a month for more podcast. Sorry, I'm trying to understand what this means. Would you ever do a membership tier for just the podcast? Like just for the bonus episodes or just for podcasts?
Yeah. So like pay a certain amount and you only get the podcast. You don't get anything else.
Oh, that's
interesting.
I think the problem with that is that the answer is probably yes. The issue is I don't think the system that we have to work with is that complex that we could do stuff with that.
Yeah.
Because but I will say it's still in its infancy. YouTube memberships. So maybe
it's something we could do. It's just kind of it's weird to talk about because it's like I don't want to get too into the weeds of it because I don't want to like start because obviously Arcane Arcade we really like to be transparent here with like how we do things, but also I don't want to get in like a weird position where we're like kind of getting awkward with like how we want to conduct like the business side of stuff. But I think the weird part is that like the podcast is the biggest reason why we do the $10 tier because it is more time and effort and money that we spend to like have basically another extra podcast. And unfortunately, everything else is kind of tacked on. So if you're on the $10 tier just for nothing but podcast, it's like I personally feel like it's not super worth it to have that tier and then not have that aspect with it. Yeah. So that's just my viewpoint on it. I get that it's a lot. Like 10 a month is asking a lot. But I don't know. I feel like if we did more, with that tier and we were uploading more stuff, because right now it's the way that the membership kind of looks at from my perspective is it's like podcast is kind of the reason why we have that third tier. And then everything else we do, like Daily Grind and Colton and Olivia might be uploading stuff, memes, having the Discord emotes available to you and stuff like that is all kind of like also there, you know?
Yeah.
So it almost isn't worth it to me to just like split them up because then there's just going to be more demand for this other thing. And yeah, it just, I don't know.
I mean, maybe if there's more... because we're already getting new shows. To one degree, it's probably maybe there could be like a redistribution of where those things happen if there was something that took that spot.
Yeah.
That's just how it would have to be.
I agree. I mean, I would love for there to just be like a cheaper and easier way to go about it. But at the end of the day, it is also a way for us to, get that coin. So
get that studio.
I know, right? Yeah. And you guys are a big support. We love that you guys hang out with us and support the bonus episode and our members that are part of this channel. We love what we do, and we love that you guys are here to hang out with us and support us. I really like our community. I love the relationship that we have with you guys, and it's a lot of fun. I love what we do. It's super, super cool. So, but thank you. I'm always open to suggestions. Really appreciate it. Something that we can always think about too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like whenever anybody suggests something, it's not like we're like ignoring it and being like, nah. Sometimes it is, but then sometimes it's like that does stay in our mind and we think about it and we go, oh, that would be cool because people are asking about
it's kind of one part meme, but one part serious when we talk about the bonus episode being like a shareholders meeting.
Yeah.
Because we're also really candid in there.
Yeah.
When we talk about a lot of stuff because we're like, you guys are the ones that are like
making it happen.
Yeah. So like, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
And that's not uncommon for us to go in there and really consider what people are saying.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Because that's like a direct line to be like, you are doing this. Yeah. What do you desire and what do you want? And what do we want to do with that?
What's really, really important to me that I get upset about whenever I subscribe to like other creators, because I'm also this. I make stuff, but also I'm a fan and I subscribe to other people and I can be members and do stuff like that, is when I'm not like the money that I'm putting in isn't like super respected. And that's what I care about most, especially with like the bonus episode, is like really make you guys like feel special and like feel respected for like spending that extra time with us. Like we do 4 a month and we're answering questions for the Discord and basically having like a weird one-way chat with you guys, which I love. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. Anyways, the Azure Sky asked, I know you all seem to be really enjoying Pathfinder 2e. Are you potentially interested in Starfinder 2e since it uses the Pathfinder framework? I know Jacob said he liked some stuff about the original Starfinder. Would love to see his take on the new stuff. I genuinely haven't read it. I don't think any of us have. No. It looks cool. We just have other things that we're playing, so it's just like not high up there. It is interesting. It is just like, that looks awesome, but it isn't like high on our priority. So unfortunately we don't have a lot to say about it. There may be a point when I go, all right, I'll read Starfinder, and then go, oh, guys, this rule's awesome, and then yell at everybody about it. But that is not, today is not that day.
I mean, I will say that it's a lot of it, I think, hinges on the fact that we just only have so many days to do long form content.
Exactly. Being
the streams. And even then, before 2022 or whatever the fuck we did, we only had 2 games anyway. Yeah. And then we went to a bi-weekly schedule that allowed to do 4. Yeah. Even that's not enough time to do all the systems that exist.
No.
It's just not enough time. And when we do I will say that I think the 2 new ideas that are going to take places of the 2 shows are new systems. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're going to be entirely new. Mm-hmm. But even if we did that, let's say all of them ended today and then we added 4 new systems, we'd still be missing 20 of them. Yeah. Like if we did everything, we'd still miss Daggerheart. We'd still miss fucking Starfinder. We'd still miss one of the other ones. Yeah. We just don't have a lot of wiggle room.
And I think that's like also kind of like why we want to do Dungeon Delve too, is to try out other systems.
That's a really great point. That Dungeon Delve is kind of that way to do that.
Like what I'm just trying to say is like, we are trying. Like this is us at like our maximum capacity of attempting to play somewhat long form campaigns that are a variety of TTRPGs that we also love to do. Mm-hmm. And it's not like we're trying to check boxes. Like we genuinely are not like, all right, how do we be fucking woke this week? Like it's just us. Like this is just what we want to do and what we enjoy doing. And our constant motto that we keep saying is like, that's cool. What, where's that extra day in the week where we do that?
Because I think that's right. Whenever we look at a show, I think for me, it's really 3 parts. It's one part is the DM interested and really passionate about this. Yeah. Then is the player base. Then is the not player base being like the audience, but like is the people they want to be in that group really ready to do that.
Yeah.
And then is the audience receptive to that? Because that's usually, I think, how we do stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think even from the beginning and, at the end of the day, we are a group of friends who are just kind of doing this for fun. And then it's also, we have an audience, which is cool.
Yeah.
And we like that. And we want to be professional about that, but also game fun. Sometimes we look at game and go game fun.
I would say that's kind of what Kane's feeling like, is that we have all those three things. Now it's like, okay.
Where do we put it?
This is, I think Kane's one of the most, because not to say like, Kane's one of the most serious things that have all three components that doesn't have a time slot.
Yeah.
Because there's already things that have done that have reached that goal for me that we then have already given the time after these games end. Kane's the closest one, but that's another problem. It's like,
we have to wait for another game to end, or
and how this works. What do we want to do? Do we want to consider
the 8th day in the week?
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good questions.
It's good to hear it, though. Yeah.
It's a good question.
No, it's good to talk about.
I think we'd like to. I think the issue is that when we do get into something, we get into it. We don't do half measures.
Exactly.
It's whole ass into
it.
And that's how it's been with Pathfinder. That's how it will be with the next two things, which are separate systems. And then that's just how we have to do it.
And I understand where, like, audience you guys are coming from, because it's really, I'm trying to be humble about this, but like it's nice that you guys are like, we like what you do so much, please do this other thing, because I would love to watch that. And I like, not faulting you guys for constantly asking us. Totally cool, I get it. It's honestly a huge compliment that you guys are like, do you want to play this? Because I would love to watch you guys play that. It's like, oh, that's sweet, thank you.
I also think it's kind of cyclical, where we will go, hey, Kane's really cool, let's implement it into the show, and then people are like, oh, Kane's really cool, and then the audience goes, hey, Starfighter 2 is pretty cool, and then it comes back around and we go, oh, Starfighter cool is cool. And just kind of like, it's just this turning cycle of you guys introducing stuff to us and then us doing it the same way to you. It's just, we're just not having that many time. We don't have much time.
Lord ZB asked, what is the smallest animal you think you'd lose to? Chimpanzee.
Like amoeba? Does that count?
You would not lose to an amoeba.
Like COVID?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that an animal?
I don't think it's an animal.
Yeah.
I think the smallest animal.
Black Widow?
I think the smallest animal. No,
does that
step on it. Win.
Well, what if it gets me when I'm not paying attention?
Okay, then what's the scenario here?
Like
I don't know. I'm in the garage, cleaning out the garage. A place where I've seen Black Widows before.
They said lose to. Yeah. Lose to. That means
like in a fight? That's a fight for a spider?
Implying a duel.
Battle Royale?
A duel? So we both know we are in the room. Okay,
fine. Battle Royale with another animal. You are in a big area and the animal's trying to kill you and you're trying to kill the animal. I think actually like Pepper's on the right spot, where like a what?
Like a buff dog.
Buff dog. Like I thought you said poison tree frog. I'd be like, you'd see it and kill it immediately.
I don't know.
I think you're in the right area with the tardigrade, because like, where would you fucking find it?
You wouldn't.
Is the thing.
Yeah, but I think the thing is I think the conditions to lose. Well, I guess does it count as losing? Is there a time limit?
Okay, all right. So then,
no, I assume it's deathmatch. Yeah. Okay, so then, I only lose it if I die.
Yeah.
Okay, what if instead, because
probably like a big dog
totally changes the whole thing. What if it's just like Final Destination, a boxing ring? There's no terrain. You and the animal raw. You're not losing against the Black Widow. You know it's there. You kill it.
I guess that's
true. Or the tardigrade. You would know where it is.
A snake. Like a poisonous snake?
Probably
they're fast?
Probably a snake.
Nah.
But they're fast.
You could probably get it.
I don't think I could. Because if you try to grab a snake, it's just going to whip around and bite you.
There's a way to get it.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
But I think it's only if it's like... Because it's assumed the snake also knows.
Yeah, if the snake's pissed off, the snake's like, if I don't kill this person, I die. It's going to get me.
Okay, what about like a squirrel?
Yeah, a squirrel probably.
I could probably kill a squirrel.
I think I can probably take anything out that's not just a little larger and or has a venomous bite.
Yeah.
Because I will probably kill the snake. The problem is I will die in the process.
I think that
same thing with the frog.
Yeah.
Well, but the frog's easy. You just step on it.
Yeah, but isn't it like their skin that is?
Yeah, what if it jumps on you?
Well, I have shoes.
Yeah, but if it jumps.
Yeah, what if it touches your like hand or something, or your face?
I'll be really careful.
I love the confidence.
I feel confident about dart frog. I feel confident about snake.
I'm saying...
I just want to say, I think you guys are underestimating your ability for adrenaline to hit your body and the monkey mode to take over, and you are ready to fight for your life.
Okay, I think I
Which
could,
is why I think the 100
I think
men
I
would
could beat the frog. I just don't feel confident in the snake.
I think
Snakes
you
are
could.
so fast.
Yes, but you can be that fast too.
I don't know.
I don't know that I
don't know
can.
about that.
I just want to say
saw
that
an
I
Animal
think the
Planet
one
said
that I
says
know I'm
otherwise.
losing against is a chimpanzee. There's no fucking way
Yeah.
any person 1v1's a chimpanzee
Yeah, I don't know about that.
and wins. Like it's so much stronger than you. It's not even funny.
I guess that's fair because I think a dog. I probably could. A dog, I'd probably survive. But the thing is, I think a dog would be fast enough to bite me in the neck, and I think I'd probably die. I think the thing is, if you grapple yourself to a human, you're usually dead after that. Because a human has enough capability to be like, okay, I need to chill out, get this creature off me, deal with that without making it worse.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But also, if you're really if there's no time limit, you could wear out a snake.
I
easily.
don't know if it's also time based. Like I'm pretty sure I could kill a cow
God, it would take forever
because it's slow. But I'd probably kill a cow. But I don't know.
But it's so big. The thing is small. So what I'm saying is like I'm definitely
stupid.
Yeah, but I'm definitely dying to like a big dog. But at what point does the dog become small as a chimp to where the chimp is harder than the small dog? Because that's my thought, is that as soon as a dog is chimp sized, I think the chimp I'm dying to more often than I'm dying to the dog. So I think the chimp is harder, and I'm definitely not living against that.
I don't know. Maybe it's not as simple as saying size.
Yeah,
we do have to, but I say big dog, and I mean like big dog. Like,
I'm gonna go
like
I am gonna stick with tardigrade because I may not be able to just see it and kill it.
Makes sense.
Also, I think they're like weirdly immortal.
Yeah.
Makes
sense.
So that's probably it.
Okay.
Cactus Jactor asked, "Have you ever seen a ghost?"
No.
No.
I don't think so, but I'm almost positive the house I lived in a while ago was haunted.
Yeah.
The church house?
Church house was haunted.
That one seems fucked.
Church house was
That
haunted,
one seems fucked.
I feel like I have had visions and or weird communications or lapses in my own memory, or just synapses going off in my mind where I've communicated with people who are dead, but in like a weird dream state, and I knew who they were.
Right.
And it probably wasn't real, and it was probably a manifestation of my own mind.
Yeah.
But the way that I interpreted it was like I was speaking to them. So I've done that before.
Okay. Were you hovering above the ground?
Yeah. Really?
No,
Yeah,
I was asleep.
I see. Oh,
I had a dream where I felt like I communicated with
Makes
somebody
sense.
who had died.
Yeah.
I've had that before.
Was that before or after the Ouija board came in?
Yeah.
There was that. Well, I was in
no
our
Ouija
room.
boards in this house.
Bathtubs were filled to the brim
Makes sense.
in the room.
Yeah.
And I had a few Ouija boards in there that filled in the spaces.
That makes sense.
So maybe that had an effect.
A Ouija board in every bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Have I ever seen what?
I don't want to talk. I actually don't want to say
God.
that. Sorry.
Fucking ghost.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, unfortunately
I'm
not.
just so afraid of
don't know.
summoning them.
Sometimes I think I see things and then I don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
That makes
You
sometimes-
ever have to bring up a ghost that's in our house and you don't want to scare me?
No, I've never seen a ghost in this house.
Me neither. I've never seen a ghost, period.
Me neither.
Valid.
I don't think.
You didn't say that with a lot of confidence.
I don't think I've seen a ghost. Sometimes I'm like, was that something? But then you can usually explain it away, right?
Yeah. I will say, in the, what is it called? The fucking, I can't remember what it's called, but in the Critical Role show where they did the like subnautic kind of, what is it called? Thrasher, where they did a thing. The DM dropped probably the hardest knowledge that's just scared me to date, where they talked about how, as a diver underwater, they teach you to not look at things, but to look at it with the side, with your peripherals, because the center of your eye is evolved and made to see color and spectrum, but the peripherals of your eye are made to see motion.
Oh,
So when you're in the dark of the deep of the water, you look at things with the left of your eye, so that you can see them move and come towards you.
Which
is the scariest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, because your peripherals don't need light; they just need motion, and your eyes evolved to train that.
I know this.
Just
weirdly,
fucked up.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a horrifying little.
It's terrifying.
That's a great series to watch, but it did scare me.
What is that from?
It's from Thresher. It's a
it's
a 4-part series. Yeah, on their Beacon
cool.
that they did. It's a very cool fucking series.
That's awesome.
But they dropped some fucking knowledge, and I hated that, because that's usually what I think about something if I've seen something. But I'm like, my brain saw
Yeah, my brain just saw something,
and my body analyzed it to probably the scariest thing to prepare myself if something was there.
Yeah, the church house always felt like something was watching you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like there was a loft above the living room. It always felt like if you're sitting on the couch down here and the loft is up here, which is open at the top, it always felt like something was looking down at you. And
that's scary.
I will say,
you certainly have sixth sense. Like there are other senses that are within your body that your brain picks up on that you don't. Like they're proven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the scariest part. It's not the fact that a ghost is real. That's not scary. It's the fact that there probably is something happening to you.
Yes.
And you are being the target of some kind of like something. Probably a human, which is even scarier.
Yeah.
And your brain is like, you are not safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow your body's been able to see pattern recognition and go, this is not safe.
Yeah.
You need to do something about it. But I'm now too smart to suss out what my body's trying to tell me.
Yep.
And I'm just nervous and I know there's someone around me.
Mm-hmm.
That happens to me.
That's sometimes scarier than a ghost.
That happens to me whenever I...
man or bear?
When I look in the mirror at nighttime.
Don't do that.
I know it's my animal instinct being like freaked out that they're seeing a person, and it's the rational part of my brain is fighting with the monkey part of my brain being like, that's a threat, and my brain's like, that's me in my reflection. But I don't feel it during the day, but at night, if there's a little bit of light on me and I get in the mirror, I can feel, I'm like, why is this kind of scary to look at? That's weird. And it's like, I can feel it a little bit of that sixth, or, that sense like somebody's looking at you, somebody's watching you, but it's in a mirror, and it's because my brain, there's a part of me being like, we're recognizing the outline of a person. That's why dogs are like, what the fuck is that? I dropped my phone.
Maybe the us playing Resident Evil will scare us to we do some more horror stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking excited.
It'd be fun to do like a little horror show thing with all the group.
Yes.
And scare people.
Izzy V830 asked, I've heard y'all talking about Lancer a lot recently on the channel. What kind of mech do you think your current characters would pilot?
Oh.
Current?
Yeah, what are you talking about current, dude?
Azeraphis would pilot the Genghis.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just had that off the cuff. That was weird.
So yeah, it is strange. I don't know.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't know enough about the system, but I will say maybe a future character would pilot one of those little bug ones.
Which one would Lazarus pilot? I think you could figure that one out.
Probably a horse something.
Yeah.
Probably a minotaur.
Horse, yeah.
Or whatever the fuck, the crazy one with the whip. Probably something like that.
Yeah.
It would be cool if Lazarus was
terrible.
in Lancer. It's like Lazarus is the mech.
That's true.
Yeah.
Big scary bear.
One of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah.
One of like the quadruped ones.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It'd be cool.
What about like Amara?
Amara?
I think you could figure that out.
I just don't remember.
The goblin?
Yeah, the goblin.
The one that's basically just a frame outside your body.
Yeah.
The art, you can see the pilot.
Yeah.
In it.
Like, he's right there. Get him.
Shoot him.
Wow, how big is this? Oh, there's the guy. It's so small.
I do like the half-sized ones, though.
They're funny.
That's one of the ones that I...
Which we have no idea what that means.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I do wish the mechs were bigger in Lancer. That's my only... I like that they're small ones. I like that they're small ones. And I think there should be a variety, but I wish the big ones were like Gundam sized. Yeah. They're not. They're like half the size of like a Gundam.
Yeah.
They're even like the biggest one doesn't get that big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
They're more like Armored Core.
Yeah. They're similar more to like Armored Core, which is still cool. It's still fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I want like a really big one.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Maybe the Hydra one for
yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Interesting. What about Cadman?
I have no idea. Probably one of the what the fuck is the one with like all their named after generals or whatever.
Oh,
the fuck's that like overarching thing is called?
I forgot.
But probably one of the ones like that. Some with a big shield and some fucking like big artillery stuff on the back.
Yeah.
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 Something that's cool.
Cayman's that Horus one that has like the long hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what that one's called.
It's good shit. The system's cool or whatever, and I don't know why we're learning it.
It's very cool.
It is very cool.
Gugshini8694 asked Gug.
Become Gug?
Possible Sub-Zero spoilers, but does Mercedes have a character sheet or is she just a stat block which makes us use of perks from the game.
This makes a lot more sense. I thought the person was going to drop a spoiler for Sub-Zero.
And I was like,
how?
what the fuck are you talking about?
How?
They know things.
Jacob writes it.
Yeah. You accidentally shared
Your
your
doc.
story document with them.
She has both. I made a character sheet for her and then turned her into a stat block because I don't want to read a character sheet when I'm trying to run a combat.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So, but no, I did pick out perks for her like a level 20 character.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep. I had a lot of fun with that. She has trait too, which is why she has jinxed.
Yeah.
But she.
Did you just say she's level 20?
Mm-hmm.
I will say, just like D&D, that don't mean dick though if you get fucking crit on by an axe.
That's true.
Yeah, it don't mean shit.
That felt great.
She's not dead.
That's also true. She did shoot me in both my legs.
Yeah.
Look, man, I had a lot more I wanted her to do during that combat,
Yeah.
and you literally axed to that. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, okay.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't really necessarily have beef with anyone in that combat.
No, makes sense.
But if he had beef with anyone, it's probably her.
yeah, no, makes sense.
No.
I get it.
She's the beef haver,
Yeah.
and I'm not vegetarian.
The beef haver.
And maybe
I'll kill her.
And maybe I am a little
And
afraid
then
of
I'll eat
him.
her.
You will though.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can eat ghouls.
Oh, I want to answer this question so bad, but I feel like it's going to take more than 2 minutes. Damn it.
Well,
Next time.
Yeah, 212. Also, that's also wrong a little bit because we let it run for 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm just going to read it.
We probably got 4.
Theta Bow 413 asked, "Am I the asshole for asking my?" I know it's like a Reddit ask. Am I the asshole for asking my player not to generate AI summaries of our online D&D games? I'm DMing an Icewind Dale campaign, and after our last session, one of the players posted AI generated notes. I met this group online in 2020, so I don't actually know this guy IRL, and I've been stressing about my response ever since posting it. Lol. Is it reasonable as a DM to tell players they aren't allowed to send my game through AI?
I understand now. I also
How
don't
are
know
they-
how it's.
how
I'm
are
not
they
sure how it's
doing
doing
that?
it. I guess.
So what I think they're doing is they're probably going into like ChatGPT and typing basically what happens in the game, and then ChatGPT is
Why
These
not?
are just notes.
You're already typing out what happened. Why don't you just send
They're
that?
typing in shorthand notes, and then ChatGPT is making a longer explanation of it to give it look like it's more detail and to make it sound cooler. I know. There's no point. There's no point.
Okay.
But I'm trying to give you perspective on this person who's
No.
doing it.
That
yeah.
helped because I was going from did they just record the whole session and have the
Yeah.
whole thing do it? They transcribe like I was trying to figure out how
Right.
how interface with
No,
AI
that would
at all.
almost be useful.
But that makes more sense though. Okay.
No, I think they're just trying to make their notes sound cooler than they actually are. And to have like a better representation of the notes.
Yeah.
But you guys are right. They already are taking the notes. Why take this extra step?
Just post the notes. Yeah, I don't understand
I guess
why.
are you the asshole? No.
No,
not
if
at
you don't
all.
want them
No.
to do it, then ask them not to.
I also don't know entirely how ChatGPT works, but I know that it is what the fuck's the word for it?
Generative.
Well, yeah, but it also pulls from stuff. And
Yeah.
I believe ChatGPT is one of the things that what you give it becomes part of its database.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if if your friend is feeding your story into it,
Yeah.
they've now allowed who knows how many people to steal from your work.
Right.
Even if it's just summarized, they've now just fucking thrown it to the goddamn wolves to
Yeah.
be picked clean. Bones.
Yeah. No, it is a weird thing because it's like, what am I doing other than just like typing the game that you gave to me and putting it in a way that sounds better, which from the surface doesn't seem like it's that bad. The issue is that what's happening is that your stories can be misconstrued in a way that makes you uncomfortable because they're using a tool in order to like regurgitate what you already did.
Yeah.
And that would make me uncomfortable personally.
Yeah.
If somebody in one of our games was doing that, I'd be like, can you not? Because it's kind of going to change how I view my own game.
Exactly.
Because maybe I want to use your notes. I want to hear your
Yeah.
voice and the way that you take notes so that
true.
I can be a better GM for you. I'm not GMing ChatGPT. I'm GMing you. So I want to hear what you have to say about my game. I don't want to hear this other version, you know? And that's all you have to say. If they make a point of like, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is that it's not you writing this.
Yeah.
And I want you to write it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I feel like you should tell them. I feel like you should tell them like, this makes me uncomfortable. I don't really want to have this generative version of my game. I want to hear your notes.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking beautifully said. That.
Thanks.
Yeah. That.
All right. Anyways, see you in the bonus episode.
Yeah. Bye.